right, so once you got those commands, you got the sit, you got the down, you got the stay. Actually, we haven't worked on the stay. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna work on a stay. Then we're also gonna go into utilizing the toy to respect boundaries. So I'm very excited. That's my toy. Or is it time to go now? But being able to respect it. If you're able to toss the toy and the dog doesn't move and it's not gonna go get its favorite thing in the world, then that just makes it possible so that when you're in the street, the leash comes off, the dog gets out of your car, somebody comes to your house, rings the doorbell, wherever you put that dog into a stay, a down, stay command, your dog's gonna stay there because you've already worked on it with your favorite toy. So everything else comes second to that. And I'm gonna go ahead and have my daughter demonstrate that when we go outside. There's gonna be more distractions, and I'm gonna kind of talk you through what she's doing, but how to create that respect of boundaries and that respect of that command without them breaking it using their favorite toy. If you don't have a toy that, if you see her attention, she loves this toy. I wish I had bought multiple of them because this one's kind of been a little weathered, but and I've got different ones and different tug toys, and for some reason this one maybe a certain smell or something, or a lot of positive work that happened out of this one, but she truly loves this one. But go to your pet store, take your dog with you, or buy a couple, buy 2 or 3 and see which one your dog is driven to. The same thing with your snacks. Get something that is going to really, I know that we've tried the peanut butter treats with her and she wasn't a big fan. We tried the little meaty ones and that wasn't a big fan, but her ham and her cheese, we learned that from my kids actually eating Lunchables outside, and she fell in love with, so that's actually where it came from, is from a Lunchable. We'll cut them into pieces, and she loves them. Her favorite toy, we bought her, a lot of the companies have the boxes where you can purchase a dog box, and they'll come with 4 or 5 different treats, and let them pick out which one is more meaningful to them. That way you know what to use, all right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and work on that command. You can see she has that 20-foot leash on her. She has that toy, and when she's ready, she's gonna go ahead and give her the cue. Wait. She tossed that toy. You see her ears perk out. You see her face, but she can't get it. There you go. That's what you want there. Okay, so say, for example, right here, look, she's coming to me, but who's training her? So it's Rylan. So Rylan has that leash. She can pull her into her. If she makes that, there you go. So she didn't have to pull her into her. But in the event that she does have to pull her into her, then she has that long leash. Or say, for example, your dog, you toss that toy and your dog ran off to try to go get it. What you would do is, and let me see if we could try to simulate that. I'll hand Rylan the camera, but what you want to do is, when your dog gets up, you're going to go and you're going to put it right back into that place, letting them know, hey, if you get up 100 times, I'm going to go and I'm going to put you back at that same exact place, because it's where I want you to go. I didn't tell you to move, and you got to go back to that spot until I release you from that spot. Okay, so I'm going to try to get her, I want her to leave when I throw the toy, so I can show you guys just how to return her into that position. So I haven't gave her the wait command. I'm not sure if she will go or if she won't go, but we're gonna try it. I'm just gonna go ahead and toss it, and okay, so she wants it, but say she were to go to that position, and she's going to it. I'm gonna bring her back. Sit. Down. And I would continue to do that, kind of sending a mixed message right there, in that I told her to go get it, but that's how I would kind of redirect her to come back and come to that position until I give her the sign of, okay, go get it. Then she can go get it. I let loose on the leash. I let her have as much leash as she wants. If I want her to come back to me, I'm gonna guide her with this leash. I'm gonna guide her back. Bring it to me. Oh, good girl. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. Letting her know you came back to me. You didn't try to run off with something. What happens a lot of the times is my daughter has a sweater over there, or there's a cup, or there's something that you leave out, and they grab and they take off with it. Why? Because it's going to start in a cat and mouse game. You're going to chase them around the yard, around the park, in the house, until they give it to you, and that's fun for them. Maybe you weren't giving them attention, and now you're going to spend the next 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes chasing them because you really want what they have in their hand, or to put down. Using this leash, they can't run from you. They have 20 feet, and you're able to bring them back and act like if they return to you, just like you wanted them to do. So it's easier to correct those behaviors. Okay, so the importance of your dog staying in this, stay and sit. If you've got to open up your gates, my neighbors have their landscaping guy doing some gardening or cutting the grass. You got to open the gates because you got to let your car out, or you have to put out the trash, and you want to make sure that they're safe and they don't head out. It's exactly what you want to do. So I'll give you an example of, and like I said, you're going to do this multiple times on that long leash, and you're going to need 2 people so that they can help you correct the dog. But this is what it's supposed to look like. So I can open this gate, I can walk away, I can be somewhere out here. I don't have to worry about her trying to come out. And if she sees somebody else, she's hearing that loud noise of somebody pushing a lawnmower, she still knows until I get called, I can't go back. So I would be able to go all the way out there. She knows she has to stay into that position. And that's exactly what you want to do so that she's respecting the boundaries. So now the moment I close the gate, I'm going to go in and I'm going to work the heck out of her because she listened to that command, and she's doing so good and just by sitting there and being still.